on the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. Here at the Staples Center, the fans here in Los Angeles amping up for the Clippers. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the wide open shot from Redick. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Last season, DeAndre Jordan was as efficient as it gets on offense. A dunking machine, we know for sure. His defense is maybe the best individually at the rim in the league. He covers a lot of area.
He does. And Jordan did have almost all of his points come right at the rim. And you talked about that efficiency. How about 71% field goal percentage? And this guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And so it's Golden State with it after the Clippers pick up 2. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Redick kicks to Paul. Here is Mbamute. Rebounded by Bogut.
And, you know, with Jordan and his great year from the floor last season, 71% shooting was second all-time in the NBA. Only behind Wilt Chamberlain's 1973 season.
Ball against Thompson. Redick, a good look, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And for Jordan, he was the epitome of efficiency for the Clippers. He's always in the lineup and only takes shots that he can make. So just an incredible force in the middle for this team.
The Clippers on defense. It's a three-point game. Curry passes to Green. Three-pointer. No luck. Nice D from Griffin.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Green, following the basket by Blake Griffin. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Jordan, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Outside Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Paul with the ball. Here's Jordan, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the basket by Curry.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Paul goes in. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Thompson misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season. last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Now here's Redick. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. And Green gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. A different look for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Mbamute. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here's Spates. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Iguodala, that's good. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Pierce. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Livingston dishes to Ezeli. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Paul passes to Crawford. Green kicks to Paul. That one goes. Count.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. And Aldrich sends it back. He talked to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific play.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
Rivers out there with Crawford. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Griffin. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Barbosa's shot is off. And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
Los Angeles leading by 6. There's the double team with Barbosa. Clippers moving the ball around. Again, Pierce missing. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Barbosa. Iguodala's got his second basket of the game. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Timeout for the Clippers.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And the Clippers not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range twos as well as their fair share of threes.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Pierce. Mbah-a-Moute comes in for Johnson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Now here's Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. And again, no good by the Clippers. For the Clippers, you think of Lob City and it's all dunks. But the reality is, Clark, as Greg was just talking about, that just isn't the case.
It really isn't. I mean, they also led the league in pull-up shots attempted by a wide margin, about 24 pull-up Jays a game.
And he gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Curry against Rivers. Griffin sets the screen for Rivers. Dishes to Griffin. Griffin a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. Griffin, no one around him. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Griffin's got 6 points. Warriors trail by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Thompson. The feed to Barnes. On its way from Curry for 2. And another basket for Golden State. Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Left side, Griffin. Passes it to Mbah-a-Moute. To the middle, there's the double team with Bogut. Rivers can't get it to go.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Green is checked in for Los Angeles. Ball comes in for Rivers. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Clark, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. The drive by Paul. Jordan with the screen on Green. They double him with Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Redick's got 7.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. To the middle, here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Green with the jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
It also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Rush is checked in. Green inside the 3-point line. And the Warriors miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Mbah-a-Moute. Another one falls for the Clippers. 36 seconds left in the first half. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Aldridge with it. Covered by Bogut. Aldridge kicks to Paul. Here's Aldridge. Covered by Bogut. 4 on the shot clock. Redick for 3. It's rebounded by Curry. Here's Clark. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
That, and we're through the first half of basketball here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. This game, folks, a close one at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut, and at the 5, roaming the paint. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. First one falls for him.
If you look at Chris Paul, you're looking at a guy who really is the standard bearer of point guards. I mean, he can pass, he can score, he plays great defense. He also competes. But what makes him the floor general that all others are measured against, really the instincts and leadership.
And Abamute kicks to Griffin. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Now Curry. 8 points for him. Pass to Green. The shot misses. Good D by Jordan. Going back to Chris Paul, if you could build a point guard from scratch, Clark, he might be the model.
Yeah, I tell you what, you could do much worse than him, that's for sure. One of the very best. 6 times he's led the NBA in steals. Just incredible all-around player. One of the greatest team leaders, I think, in the history of the league as well.
For the last 2 seasons, he's led the league in assists. You're right.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score it. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Jordan kicks to Mbamute. He was all alone on that one. Mbamute has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Not to the surprise of anyone, really, but the Clippers last year were strong at home once again. They managed to go 30-11 at Staples Center.
Yeah, and Kevin, that makes 3 straight seasons for the Clippers of 30 or more wins at home.
The Clippers in the lead. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. And Redick is just an unbelievable three-point shooter. It's not just...
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
He knew what his NBA career would be like way back in 2005. Clark, I recall him saying, I think I'll be a role player like 80% of the players in the league. I don't expect to be a star. I'll just shoot. I'll be a team player.
Yeah, and he's exactly right. He was highly decorated in college, but every scout knew his strength was shooting the basketball, and JJ knew it as well.
For the Clippers, here. Checked in for Mbamute. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry. Thompson dishes to Barnes. Rejected by Pierce. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And he gets it to go. Griffin's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Spates the pass to Livingston, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Spates sets a screen. Livingston kicks to Spates and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And Maurice Spates last season was the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. The Warriors also with a sub. Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Green, the screen. Here's Pierce. No luck. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Rush with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Here's Livingston, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game. Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The Warriors trail. On the wing, Thompson. He dishes it to Spates. Iguodala outside. And that one's good. Iguodala's got 6.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's Griffin. Pass to Rivers. Green with a screen on Thompson. Here's Rivers. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
I like the setup there. Green with a really rock-solid pick.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Johnson in for Pierce. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Rivers. He has 5. And here's Green outside. And Barbosa pulls it down. Kicks it to Clark. For 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
From deep. The shot is off. That's the end of the third, and it's... Welcome back as we get rolling. Once more, the fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And Los Angeles guys shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Johnson is out there with Luke and Mbah-a-Moute. And it's Jordan in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Curry. Feeds it to Bogut. Outside, Green. No luck. Good D by Johnson. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Redick. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there. Greg, recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Green against Mbah-a-Moute. Bogut, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Curry against Paul. Mba'amute, a screen on Curry. Paul kicks to Mba'amute. Johnson goes in. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 on the clock. Redick for 3. No good. And Golden State will come the other way.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Paul, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jordan the screen. Down low. Griffin dishes to Jordan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Paul passes to Griffin. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Redick is in the corner. From past the arc. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the pass to Barnes. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Now here's Paul. It's Redick on the wing. He feeds it to Jordan. Redick against Thompson. Redick dishes to Mba'amute. Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Bogut. Curry with it. He's picked up by Paul. Thompson from long range. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Thompson. He has 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Golden State also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like the work they've done at the free throw line all throughout this game. They've been the aggressors.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
So it's the Clippers now. Jordan the screen. There's the dish to Griffin. To the inside. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Paul against Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Curry passes to Green. Thompson inside the line. Shot is off. Nice D from Crawford. Paul kicks to Mba'amute. Misses in close.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a margin, even the shots in close.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Los Angeles.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Clippers moving the ball around. Ball outside. Kicks it out to Crawford. Back to Griffin. Puts it up from 12. Green with the rebound. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Curry against Paul. Curry dishes to Thompson. Outside Jordan. To the wing right side. Paul. It's good. This game is all even.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
So it's the Warriors now. Here's Curry with the three. Gets the three to fall.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .29 seconds left in the fourth. Dishes it to Griffin. Green with the block. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here is Mbamute, and the three off target. And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Paul. He kicks to Mbamute. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound from deep three-point range. No good there. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with
The 2K Sports postgame show.